Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and I make videos on motherhood, lifestyle and the process of doing up the house that we've just moved to. Now today I've got a bit of a grocery haul for you, although I will admit actually the food shop came yesterday and I had a little technical hitch in that I filmed talking through our food shop absolutely fine, but when I came to edit it, both the intro and the outro had no audio. Wasn't ideal really, but it is only my third video and I'm still learning. So here I am, I'm recording it today. We will get there in the end, but just mentioning for transparency because there's quite obviously no food shop on the table behind me. Now I don't know about you, but since Christmas we've got out of our usual routine with our food shops. We would usually have one big food shop come once a week as a home delivery, and then we do a small top-up shop if needed for things like milk, berries, that sort of stuff. Since Christmas I've just found that we seem to be doing more top-up shops and our food shops aren't quite lasting as long. Now this year a big focus for us is saving money wherever possible because we need to do some quite major work to our new house. We need the windows replacing for starters and the central heating system repiped. So wherever we can tighten the purse strings and save some money so that we can reallocate it to the work on the house that needs doing, we're really trying to do that. And I think one thing that will really help is getting back in the habit of having a meal plan and doing one weekly shop a week and only topping up when we need to. One thing that has been really tricky since we've moved is we were very lucky to have a big American fridge freezer at our last house. There wasn't space to bring it here with us. Still coming to terms with that. And we now have an integrated fridge freezer which is much smaller. Now I really love batch cooking for saving money, but I found that actually I can't do it on the scale I used to because we just don't have the freezer space. So whenever we are doing a batch of a particular food, like a chili con carne, we're sort of doing it for one night and then we'll have probably a portion's worth for 2 adults and our daughter, if she wants it, left over, and that's it. So that is something we're having to work around. The other thing that we are trying to do is buy more supermarket own brand products. I have to say I personally, with lots of stuff, haven't really noticed a difference between the branded stuff and the supermarket equivalent. Things like chopped tomatoes, for instance, once it's mixed into a spag bowl or a lasagna or a chili, I personally can't taste the difference. Although I am still a bit of a purist with things like tomato sauce or coffee. When I say tomato sauce, I mean ketchup. I can taste the difference with those things. But where possible, we are just being more mindful now about what we're purchasing, and if there are cheaper alternatives available, we're trying them and giving them the benefit of the doubt to see whether we can, you know, save money here and there. So let me talk you through what we got. So we've got some small bananas. I tend to get the slightly green ones because they tend to last a little bit longer. We got a pack of raspberries. We usually get a big pack of blueberries too, but I'd recently just got some on a top-up shop, so we didn't need them this time round. And then we got some apples and some easy peeler satsumas just to top up the fruit bowl. I ordered some cooking apples. I wanted 1 kilogram, but they've only sent about 600 grams, so I'll probably need to go and get some more of those because I plan to make an apple crumble at the weekend. We've then got some salad for sandwiches, maybe to accompany dinners if we fancy a little bit of a side salad, some cherry tomatoes and a nice big cucumber. Good for cucumber sticks as well for toddler snacks. Got a big bag of Maris Pipers. We'll use these to make roast potatoes for the roast, and then any leftovers, maybe have those as a side to the meals that we have planned. Got some onions because we'd run out. Some parsnips and some carrots there for the roast. We're going to do roast chicken at the weekend, I think I said. And then we've got some broccoli. We'll either have that with the roast or we might save it and have it as a side for one of the other meals we have planned this week. Got 2 jacket potatoes. They will go with a batch of chili that we're making. And then we'll probably have rice with the chili that's remaining, and we'll have that for dinner another night. Moving across, Sometimes we'll cook completely from scratch, or sometimes we'll use these sachets or ready-made sauces. We've got a busy week in the next sort of 7 days, so we're going to use these for speed. They were also both on club car price. So we're going to do tuna pasta bake and chili con carne. Got some chopped tomatoes and some kidney beans for the chili. Some tinned sweet corn. These little ones I like to leave in the cupboard because sometimes our toddler will have a little bit of sweet corn as a side with her meals. But I also got a nice big tin to go in the tuna pasta bake and 2 tins of tuna. Got some custard. We also have ice cream already in the freezer, so there will be the options to accompany the apple crumble. Some gravy and some stuffing to go with the chicken roast, and a big pack of eggs. We tend to get through quite a lot of eggs in this house. We'll use them to make pancakes, use them in cooking, or have boiled eggs on toast, scrambled eggs on toast, that sort of thing. In the sort of chilled section, we have, got one of these little lasagnas. Often our little girl eats with us. She's a bit hit and miss with lasagna, but she really likes these. I bought one a while back just to kind of keep in as a backup meal when it was on club car price, and she loved it. And they look like they don't really have too many nasties in. And so I've just got another one because it was on offer again. I've got some ham and some chorizo. Some of that chorizo will go in the risotto. Sometimes we'll have some chopped up small in scrambled egg on toast as well for a lunch or for a more substantial breakfast. I got some more butter pack and some unsalted butter because we'd run out. Also cream cheese and cottage cheese. We'll tend to eat those on things like toast or rivetta, quite like a sort of cream cheese rivetta with soup. I got some mozzarella to go in the risotto. Here's the rivetta I mentioned. We'd just run low, so I managed to get some more. Also some of the rough oat cakes. I find these really, really nice, either savoury with a little bit of like cheese and pickle or something like that. Or also just with some, like a couple of them with some peanut butter with a cup of tea. You need a little bit of a snack and I'm hungry between meals. We got some more rich tea biscuits to go with a cuppa, or sometimes our toddler might have one of these with a glass of milk for a snack. Loaf of wholemeal bread and some crumpets. I also got some garlic bread because I thought we could either have that with tuna pasta bake or we could have it with risotto, just to kind of bulk up the meal. We'd run completely out of oil, so I got some more sunflower oil. And then these Robinson's fruit squashes, bottles of Robinson's squash, don't know what the correct way of saying that is. They were on 3 for £3, so we'd literally run out of squash, so I thought it'd stock us back up. We got actually 12 pints of whole milk, but one came leaking, so we've had to just decant that already and pop it in the fridge. But we burn through milk in this house. Kind of snack food wise, I got some of the sweet chili sunbites. I love these. Really, really nice, with a sandwich. We got some bunny bites in, and also my husband loves these. They're the Tesco's tortilla chips, the cool flavour ones. I got some of the Serene apple lunchbox loaves. They were only £1. And then I got a couple of the different types of the Tesco's own chocolate bars. For all intents and purposes, they're kind of rip-off Mars bars and what they're called, Crunchies. No, not Crunchies, Twix. But yeah, just because we run out of kind of sweet things, and sometimes it's nice to have things in, isn't it, for a little treat. And then I did also buy some anti-back wipes. I've tried to cut down my use of these, but the one thing that I really can't get past is the gross job of like cleaning all around the rim of the bin. I just can't bring myself to use a reusable cloth to do that because it's often skanky. So try and choose a lot less of them, but I have bought another pack just for really, really grim jobs. And that is everything. One thing I will mention is we usually get through things like Greek yogurt as well, but we did buy some of that in a top-up shop. And we also need to go and separately buy a roast chicken and a big packet of beef mince, around 750 grams of the lean beef mince, because we weren't able to get it with this shop. And that, overall is everything this week. I hope that was interesting. As I did mention, there were a couple of other items we needed to go and get. The food shop that I've just shown you was about £70, I think. By the time we have added in the roast chicken and the beef mince and the few extra cooking apples, I would imagine this shop will come in at around £80 this week for 2 adults and our toddler. I will share the meals we're making this week down in the description box, just in case it gives anybody else any inspiration. Sometimes we do get stuck in a rut of having dinners we like on repeat, but it's good, isn't it, to shake it up sometimes and try new things. And so if you've got a recipe that you would recommend that's budget friendly, that you feel happy sharing, please do put it in the comments. I would love to see, I'd love to give it a go. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!